Hey class, welcome to week 7 of MUS 110. We're almost through this, seems like a long summer of music history, and I hope you are sticking to it and doing the best you can to get all the work done. I just wanted to send you, this will probably be my last video. I'm going to be filling in my position as mother of the groom this coming weekend, and I will be in Colorado with my son and all my family, and so they are getting married out there, and so I am leaving on a plane tomorrow, and I'll be gone for the next 2 weeks. And so I'm going to do my very best to get us finished through this as far as answering emails and whatnot. So please make sure, I hope you're watching this, because this will be my last video for this semester, and it's got some important information about how we're going to finish this course. So watch all the way to the end, because I'm not sure if I'll try to get everything in, and I might forget something before I finish the video. Okay, in week 7, we will be finishing up with the study of the last unit of music history that is covered in this course, and that I'm responsible for making sure that you've studied and understand at least somewhat. And so there's a lot of assignments. Normally I would take sometimes 3 weeks to finish this unit by itself in a regular semester. So it's a lot to do, and so I apologize in advance. I have made it easier because I've taken out all of the questions for the listening during this semester. All right, so we're going to jump right in. This is 20th century. It's all the music that we're going to talk about is since 1900. You have assignments that are due on July 22nd, and that includes watching this video, and then all of these Learn Smart activities. There's a lot of them that are really, really short, and so hopefully you'll get through those quickly. I didn't add the reading in here because usually when you're going along with these Learn Smart, you are reading the material as you go. So the reading corresponds with all of those as well. You have 14 listening assignments. I have a forum question that I would like for you to answer this week. After listening to all 14 of the listening excerpts for this week, you need to enter one forum entry naming your favorite composition and your least favorite. And you need to include the reason why you're choosing it. Don't just say because I like it, but something specific about why you like it. What did you like about it? And what did you dislike about it? Whether that has to do with how dissonant it was, or the instrumentation, or just whatever. And same goes true for why you liked it. Maybe I don't know. There's such a diversity, because we're covering jazz as well as music theater and all of the classical 20th century composers, which includes stuff that has no key whatsoever, atonality, has polytonality, many different keys all at once. There's polyrhythm, where there's not a set like meter, where there's 4/4 or 3/4. It could be 12/6. I don't know. It could be a lot of crazy stuff. And so there's a huge diversity of listening in this unit. I just want you to write something about your favorite, and then jump on somebody else's entry, and so I'll figure out which one you like the most and which one you like the least. And then after that, just finish the weekly quiz, because this will get you ready for your comprehensive final in week 8. So complete the forum like I already talked about. Now, in addition to this, I've been discussing Prezi Timeline and talking about it for some time now. It's time for you, once you've done all the reading and all of the study of Unit 6, to go ahead and add that into your Prezi Timeline. Now, you still have week 8 to finish your Prezi Timeline, but I need you to be working on it. And this is really important right here, number 7. You need to finish all of your late assignments, like anything from weeks 1 through 6 that you know that you were planning on getting done and you haven't. Or if it's something that isn't open to you, the forums, I'm not taking, well, absolutely, I'm not taking the forums late. And technically, I'm not supposed to take the Learn Smarts late, but any quizzes or listening, I will take late. And so I'm going to be doing a final Connect sync of all grades on the 23rd at midnight. That is next Tuesday night, week from Tuesday night. Okay? And so that's for all Connect. That would include listening, Learn Smart, even for week 7, because I have to focus on grading Prezi Timelines and getting y'all ready for your review in week 8. And I'm not going to be messing with Connect, just so you know. We're going to be finished with Connect after this week. All right, then for your Prezi Timeline, just really fast, I have a link here to a video that I made last semester when I started the timelines. So there are some dates that I discuss that have to do with spring 2019 semester, so just disregard those. And the Prezi link is up above, but make sure that you watch this because it's going to walk you through how to submit your Prezi Timeline to me. It must be submitted the way that the video shows you, and so you must watch this video. There's no option. And I can't give you any extensions, or you can't submit the Prezi to me any later than the 29th of July. Because my grades will be due on the 30th, and I will be grading all work on that day and on the 30th. And so I can't accept any late work. And let me just tell you this, because it is 25% of your grade. Anything that you can get finished, I will accept. Even if it isn't complete, I will give you partial credit. The problem with that is I will be grading on the rubric. But in my opinion, 50% of your grade is better than 0. And so even if you've only done 3 of the 6 units, you need to turn in whatever work that you've done, whatever work that you can get done. Just know that it's going to be a reflection on your final grade. And so I'm giving you these last 2 weeks of class to really finish well on that project. Okay. And so let me just talk to you really fast about the final, because my flight leaves in just a few hours and I've got to get to sleep and get this video uploaded before I leave for the airport in the middle of the night. So as far as your comprehensive final is concerned, this is what you need to know. You will not be responsible for Unit 1 because we've already had a Unit 1 test. But what you will be responsible for is everything after Unit 1. That means going back to Middle Ages and to the Renaissance period of music, understanding all elements of like the style of Middle Ages music, the style of Renaissance, and to do that best, you would need to go back and review what you listened to. I would say most of all, go back and review your quizzes, every quiz that you've been given. And if you go back through and look at all of those things, then you should be able to be pretty prepared for the final. Your final will start on that Tuesday, the 23rd. Okay, so you can take it anytime during that week. Your Prezi Timeline must be submitted to me anytime starting in week 8. So you could potentially be done with this course by July 23rd if all of your work is turned in, if your Prezi project is turned in, and if you completed your final. Okay, and so I will open all of that to you starting Tuesday the 23rd. Okay, so but you need to just make sure that you're really prepared for it, as far as you've done all the review that you're going to do. You've gone back and reviewed all your quizzes and all of your listening. So chances of you being done by the 23rd are kind of slim unless you really have paid attention throughout the semester. And so make sure that you do all that before you start your test, because your test you're only going to get one attempt on that test, and so it will be weighted a little bit heavier. I've got to look at it. It might be worth 2 tests, like twice what a regular quiz is going to be worth. Okay, and so make sure that you study for it and are prepared for it once you start. So anyway, if I don't end up making another video while I'm out in Colorado, I'll be at my sister's, and I'm not sure because all my family's going to be there all through this week and next week, and so I'm going to do my very best. You can reach me by email or by text. If I don't happen to reply immediately and it's an emergency, then you're welcome to call me and leave a message, and I will get back to you. The fastest way to reach me is by text, so don't be afraid to do that. I will check my email as much as I can. And so I've enjoyed having each one of you in class. It's been a great semester. Most of you have done extremely well with everything that I've thrown at you. And so congratulations on almost getting through this class. And I wish you all the best. And if you run into any major problems before the end of the semester, please feel free to contact me as soon as possible, and I will do my very best to help you finish well. And so if you have questions about anything that's on this video, please let me know. Otherwise, I will just be in touch with you by email. Check your grade book. Make sure you have all your grades turned in that you plan on turning in, so that I can keep up with what needs to still be graded. If you see zeros on your grade book and you know that you've completed that work, for some reason I might have missed it, or LearnSmart was turned in late or whatever, because the LearnSmart will always count as 0 if it's late. Contact me and let me know what you plan on completing, and then complete it. And then I need you to email me back telling me what you have finished, so that I can get into the grade book during week 8 and update everything. So anyway, I hope that all that is plain as it can be, and hope you have a great rest of your summer.